Marcus, what when you were going through the free agency period, what appealed to you about the Jets?
Coach Saleh. I was familiar with him and his schematics since he played out west, and I was out west for roughly 5 years, so I got to witness with my own two eyes, how good of a job he did with the 49ers and how some of the underrated DBs that he had on that roster and how he turned their careers around. So that was very impressive to me.
Do you feel like you're trying to turn your career around? It seemed like you were kind of miscast with the Raiders.
I mean, it was a misfit, but I don't think I'm trying to turn my career around. I think I did everything to my knowledge that I wanted to do throughout my career. I think I achieved. So this is just pretty much consistency and just ending up my legacy the right way.
Were you frustrated there a little bit with the role?
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm pretty sure the whole world knows that. I made that known. It's no secret about it, but I'm past that. I'm so happy it's over, and I'm happy to be here with Coach Saleh now.
So what's like the biggest difference from your perspective playing back at free safety and playing in the nickel, specifically what you did with the Raiders?
I think being that free safety is a natural feel. It makes it easier to come to work every day because I know that's where I fit personally. And nickel is more like trying to transition me into something that you want me to be because I have the ability. But, in football, you have to be mentally and emotionally ready to go. And I don't think emotionally nickel was where I wanted to be at.
Marcus, what's it like for you? You and Marcus you're not old, but you're the older guys on this team, in this secondary. What's that like for you, having so many young guys at cornerback and kind of, having taken on a mentorship role there?
I mean, it's great because I get to look at it I remember being a rookie or a second-year player and going up to guys asking them, how long you been in the league? And they like 8 seasons. I'm like, man, you old. So now it amazes me that I'm that guy now. But it's just fun because keeping up with them keeps me going. So I get to hang on to my youth by being around the youth. So it's great for me.
How's the partnership with Marcus May, your communication, and how good of a pair do you guys think you can make as the safeties?
It's been very natural. I think it's been going really good. Marcus is a great human being, first thing first. We already know what type of player he is, but he makes it easy for me to work with him. He has a good heart. There's no miscommunication. There's no, this is my defense. It's more like open arms. So it makes me feel very comfortable to go to work with him.
We all were waiting for the Jets at some point to add a veteran cornerback to the group of young guys that you had. What do you think of the young guys so far? Is there enough talent and experience there, I guess, to be good this season?
Absolutely. They're very talented, very underrated. They have to prove it. I mean, we all have to prove it. But from what I see and what the coaching staff see, they're very talented, and I think we have enough.
Does Marcus have any Florida State talk back and forth?
Not at all. It's here and there because our coach, Marquand Manuel, was a Gator as well. So it's like they try to get on me sometimes, but I got the ring, so it doesn't matter.
You played for a lot of coaches in your career. You had Greg Williams for a year, right?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Okay, with the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
So, they had him here last year, obviously. Can you just, compare his coaching style to, the way Robert does it and also Greg here? Is it different stuff?
Philosophically, it's different. Just the way, they both get their players to play. No knock against Greg Williams. He's a big part of my success in this league. The discipline he instilled in me goes beyond measures. Coach Saleh, he just delivered his message differently, and the schematics is totally different, but they both great coaches.
I didn't exactly hear, I think, the first question you got. I believe it was about coming to the Jets, and your answer first was Robert Saleh. How much does that matter, and does it matter more now that you are a veteran in this league, that you can feel, apparently, at least some connection with your head coach?
Oh, it matters a lot. At one point in my career, I thought I was invincible. I thought I can go play for a rock and be a great player. But I learned very fast after my last 2 experiences, that's not the case. So schematics, coaches, and personality matters a lot. And I think me and Coach Saleh, personalities and his schematics and my ability marry together very well.
Do you think that, it's kind of a softball, but do you think that will lead to better days for the Jets as other players likely share your philosophy in wanting to play for this coach?
I would hope so. Like I said, I don't like being optimistic anymore. I always get in trouble when I be that way. I like to be realistically. So you always hope those things, and I hope so.
It sounds like you and Gruden maybe didn't see eye to eye.
No, as a person, off the field, we was great, but Coach Gruden was my head coach. He was my defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? But he's a great guy. We had no issues. We can get on the phone and talk today. It's just things didn't work as far as, on the football field.
Elijah Moore went to the same high school as you,
Yes.
got that right? So how long has he kind of been on your radar, and how long have you been hearing about Elijah?
I've been hearing about him since, I want to say, senior year in college, I want to say, before he even made it to St. Thomas. And, when he went to St. Thomas, that just made it even better, so I got to watch him more. And, he always was a special talent, and they always respect him a lot in Fort Lauderdale, so I heard about him a lot, followed
What was
him.
your reaction when they took him here?
I was happy. I understood that we got that much better on offense.